This
version is
conference will
SAP
now be
R1
recorded.
version. Then we have SAP R2. Then we have SAP R3. SAP R3 was having 3 layers included in it. That is presentation layer, application layer, and the database layer. Okay, so like that, it has gone through the various version upgrades. During 2004, there was one version known as SAP R3 4.70. Okay, so after 4.70, during 2008, there was one more release, that is SAP R3 ECC 6.0. 1 minute, I am getting one call. Give me a second. So we will see this now how it is. Okay, okay, so I will ask him for 1 minute now. Okay, okay, so sorry, so I received one call, so we can continue now. Okay, so during 2008, there was one more release, that is nothing but SAP R3 ECC 6.0. SAP R3 ECC 6.0 version, right? So ECC is nothing but a enhanced enterprise core component. So the full form of ECC is enterprise core component. enterprise core component. ECC is nothing but enterprise core component. Then during 2012, they have released one more version, that is SAP R3 ECC 6.0 EHP 7. When I say EHP, it is nothing but enhanced package. Enhanced package. EHP 7 is nothing but enhanced package. So when I say EHP, it is nothing but a enhanced package number 7. So only the difference between the one version to another version is the solutions upgrade. Okay, so earlier they have some solution and they made some upgrade to the existing solution and better performance they were able to provide. Also during till 2014, so during 2014 they released one more version, that is nothing but SAP. During 2014 they released one more version known as SAP R3 ECC 6.0 and it is nothing but EHP 8. When I say EHP 8, it is nothing but a enhanced package number 8. Okay, so EHP 8 is nothing but enhanced package number 8. So the database what they were using during 2014 is the Oracle database and the DB2 database only. There is no change in the database during till 2014. It is Oracle and the DB2 database only. Okay, but so there are some of the disadvantages with the Oracle and the DB2 database. What are those disadvantages? The disadvantages are if you are running multiple reports. So the server, if you are running the multiple reports in the R3 or the ECC package and the Oracle or the DB2 database, sometimes it may crashes the program. Crash means it will hang. Let us say if you want to log in into the Oracle this Gmail account. So what will happen sometime? Sometime it will not respond, right? So it will take lot of time to open your Gmail. Sometimes it will go to the, it will not open properly. So in the same way, in SAP also, if you are executing the reports, whenever there was Oracle database and the DB2 database, if you are trying to execute the report in the Oracle or the DB2 database, it was sometimes the report may take longer time, like 30 minutes or 45 minutes, etc. Sometimes it may crashes, means the program may fail and it will get into the dump mode. Okay, those are the some of the disadvantages. So if I want to run the reports parallelly, so the running of the reports also parallelly will not be working over there. So report running in parallel sometimes is not possible. If you want to run 10 reports or 20 reports in one go, so it may take longer time. Sometimes it may go to the dump mode or the failure mode of the program. So these are the some of the disadvantages which was observed. Also, not only that, the fastness of the program execution also very slow. Also, what SAP did is they have developed altogether a separate module specific to the reporting purpose. So they developed one separate module known as for the reporting purpose known as a SAP BI/BO. Let us say if you are running, if you wanted to implement SAP MM system in your company, then for the reporting purpose again you need to buy one more module, that is BI/BO, which in addition a lot of cost involved to the client. Okay, so but if you want to implement BI/BO, it takes a lot of cost again, only for the reporting purpose. So, but what clients wants to do, they don't want to have the separate reporting system. Why? Because it involves a lot of cost. They want entire reporting should be inbuilt within the one module only. let us say for a SAP materials management, what and all the reports I wanted to execute, I want to have it in the same system or the same module itself. I don't want to go to the altogether separate module for the reporting. If I go there, then it will be a additional burden to me. Everybody knows SAP is a highly costly product. Okay, so if you compare with the other enterprise resource planning tools, SAP is one of the highly costly product. So it is a overburden to the client. They wanted to have some of the reporting module known as the BIBO. BIBO is nothing but a business intelligence and business objects. So I can say business intelligence or business objects. Okay, so business intelligence or the business objects is one of the separate module if you want to have for the reporting purpose. So SAP thought our Oracle database and the DB2 database is having some of the performance issues. So why don't we completely change the database? So they thought they want to change the database from the Oracle and DB2 database to one of the latest database known as the HANA database. Okay, so during 2015, they have released one version with the database change. Okay, so from Oracle database to Oracle / DB2 database to from Oracle / DB2 database to HANA database. Okay, so they have migrated from Oracle and the DB2 database to HANA database. The HANA database is one of the advanced and the latest database. It works upon cloud platform. You know, right? Everybody knows what exactly the cloud platform, right? Cloud platform. Also, it works upon on-premise and the on-premise. It works upon cloud as well as on-premise. Okay, so what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but some of the companies like Microsoft, IBM, and Oracle, so Amazon, these companies, they will be maintaining the servers. They will have huge space. Within that particular space, they will be maintaining so many servers. Let us say if I want to implement SAP system, in the some 10 years back, 15 years back, what used to happen? If I want to implement the SAP system, I will be buying the servers from these companies and keeping those servers in my company premises or my plant or the head office premises, and I am maintaining those servers. But in nowadays, what is happening? I need not to buy the servers on my own. Instead, what I will do? I will take the servers on rental basis. Okay, so let us say IBM, Accenture, and Microsoft, these companies are holding the servers in their premises. And if I want to implement SAP, what I will do? I will take that particular server on rental basis, and per month I will pay some amount of money as a server maintenance and usage of the server, etc. etc. It is nothing but a cloud-based servers. So nowadays, most of the companies are going for the cloud-based platform. Okay, I need not to maintain any servers in my company. Instead, I can take the servers on the rental basis and use them. I only need to pay an amount of rental services during at the end of the month or at the end of the year. On-premises means you can also purchase the servers and keep it in your company premises, and you need to maintain those servers, and accordingly you can use them as a database for your SAP system. So that is nothing but a cloud-based and on-premise. But these and all things not going to be asked by you anyone in any one of the companies. No one is going to ask you these questions. Why? Because you are the functional consultant. You are not related to the technical or something else. So nobody is going to ask you what is platform, what is cloud, what is on-premise. These things nobody is going to ask you. Okay, so SAP thought during 2015 they want to migrate from the Oracle and the DB2 database to HANA database, right? So in the DB2 and the HANA database, what they have? They have completely migrated the database from the HANA to Oracle to HANA database. What and all the changes they did it over here? The changes are the data storage in the Oracle and the DB2 database is in row-based format. Okay, so in Oracle database, the data storage is in row-based format. Okay, but when you go to the HANA database, in case of HANA, the data storage is in column-based format. So in HANA, the data storage is in column-based format, right? So the data storage in HANA is in column-based format. Also, the structure of the tables, right? They have compressed the programs in Oracle and the DB2 database. There are some programs. Those programs are having very complex in structure. So those complex programs, they have simplified into some minimum structure, so that whatever may be the programs that I am trying to migrate from the Oracle and the DB2 database to HANA database, they have simplified. Means so that they will be able to compatible enough to work with the HANA database. Let us say I have one program in the Oracle and the DB2 database. That program, if I am simply transfer to the HANA database, then it will not work. So it will give some of the performance issues, or sometimes it may crashes also. So to avoid such type of things, whatever may be the programs that are there in the HANA database, those programs are simplified enough so that they will compatible enough. So that they will compatible enough to the HANA database. Okay, so they have simplified enough so that they will be compatible enough to the HANA database. Okay. Then what are the other advantages? The other advantages of HANA database is you can run the reports in parallel multiple times. So here also you can run the reports parallelly. The reports can run parallel. Okay, but here also you can run the reports in parallel, but there will be so many performance issues in case of the Oracle database. You can run the reports in parallel, but there will be a performance issues. But in case of the HANA report, you can run multiple reports in one go, but the performance issues will not be there. No performance issues over here. Can run multiple reports in one go and no performance issues. Okay, so this is one of the interview question. So if you go to any one of the SAP materials management interviews, they will ask, what is the difference between the Oracle or ECC database and the S/4HANA database? Then you need to say all these points. Okay, so not only these points, we have so almost some 10 to 30 different points are there. But we are going to discuss all those points in our coming sessions. But in this particular training, I just want to give only the major differences between the Oracle database and the HANA database. Also, the table structure. Let us say in my particular table, in the Oracle and the DB2 database, I have a table. So one table might be having some 40 or 50 fields. So the table structure over here is complex. Table structure is complex in nature here. But the same table structure is compressed to the minimum. Table structure is compressed to minimum. Compressed to minimum so that if you compress the table structure, what will happen? The programming part will be easy. Means let us say in Oracle database there is one table. Let us say I created one transaction in SAP materials management known as goods receipt. If I completed the goods receipt in Oracle database, there are almost some 26 tables are getting updated. So if I want to develop one report based upon these 26 tables, I need to write a complex program. Why? Because I need to fetch the data from the 26 tables. But here in S/4HANA, that particular 26 tables got compressed into only one single table. So if you want to develop the same program or the same report in the HANA database, you need to write a very simple logic. Why? Because only one table from which you are trying to fetch the data and trying to write the program or the coding. So the table structure is compressed to a minimum so that the programming or the new development part is quite easy. So the table structure is compressed to a minimum so that the new development part is quite easy, right? So these are some of the differences between the Oracle database and the DB2 database against the HANA database. Not only these differences, there is one more difference between the HANA and the DB2 database as well. What is that difference? The difference is the master data. In SAP, there is one thing known as the master data. In case of SAP materials management, there is something known as the material master data, vendor master data, and source list and service master data, etc. There are various types of master data in SAP materials management. If you want to create a vendor and the customer master data in the Oracle database, you have separate transaction codes to create each and every master data. Let us say if I want to create vendor master, I have a separate transaction code known as XK01, XK02 and XK03. Also, if I want to create a customer master data, we have XT01, XT02 and XT03. In the same way, in S/4HANA, if I want to create the vendor master data and the customer master data, I don't have separate transactions over here. By using only one transaction code, I can do the creation of the vendor and the customer master. Only one transaction code I will be using, that is known as a BP. BP is nothing but a business partner transaction code, which I will be using for the creation of the vendor and the customer. So by using only one transaction code, I can create the vendor and the customer master data. So now, we were able to have the in only one transaction code can be used in case of the HANA. That is nothing but a BP, nothing but business partner transaction code. I will just show it to you what exactly the transaction code in case of ECC and what is the transaction code in case of S4 HANA, by using which we will be able to create the multiple master data in S4 HANA. So let me go to the ECC version. I will just show it to you for your better understanding purpose. Let me go to the SAP system. So this is the ECC based one, right? So I will go to the SAP user India 123. So this is the ECC or the Oracle and the DB2 database. So here you have logistics, materials management, purchasing, and master data, and vendor. So if I want to create a vendor master data, I have all together a separate transaction code, that is XK01, XK02, 03, 05, 06, 07, etc. So these and all the various transaction codes that we have as a part of Oracle and the DB2 database. For the customer master data, so vendor master data is the SAP materials management master data, but customer master data is the sales and distribution related master data. Okay. So let me see where exactly the sales and distribution master data. See here, there is one more module known as the sales and distribution module. In the sales and distribution module, I can see, let me see, I will go to the master data. So I will go to the, 1 minute, I will go to the customer, right? See here, customer. So if I want to create a customer, I will use the XD01 transaction code, change XD02 and the display XD03. So these and all the sales related customer master data. Same master data like vendor master data, customer master data. If I want to create in S4 HANA system, that is nothing but a latest version where the database is the HANA database. So let me open the S4 HANA. So I will go to the run. So this is one of the S4 HANA system which I have. I will try to open the S4 HANA. I will go to the connect. I will go to the, let me see. So this is the S4 HANA system. I will try to open this system. 1 minute. Give me a second. Okay, so I will give the password over here. Then I will give my password. Password is S4H48 and welcome 123. Just enter. Okay, so now this is the S4 HANA server. Okay, so you will be able to, the functionalities are different. Most of the functionalities, not most of the functionalities, there are almost some 25% of the functionalities are getting differing from the S4 HANA to ECC or the Oracle versions. Okay, so if I want to create a vendor master or the customer master, I can create by using the single transaction code, not multiple transaction code. What is that particular transaction code I will be using? I will be using here. Let me go to the master data, see purchasing, master data, and you have vendor. So here the transaction code which I will be using to create the vendor master data is nothing but a BP. BP is nothing but a business partner. Okay, even though you can see over here XK01 and XK02, these things will not work. It will direct you to the transaction code known as BP. So let us see, I want to create a vendor. I will double click it over here. It will say, it will see they redirecting to transaction code BP as the transaction XK01 is absolute. Absolute means it is unusable, not usable in the S4 HANA system. When you click on XK01, it will direct you to the transaction code BP. So you just need to direct over here and select the BP over here. Okay. Now I want to create a customer master in the S4 HANA system. We will see what it will happen. So I will go to the sales and distribution. Where is sales and distribution? See, you see over here there is something sales and distribution. This is the sales and distribution module. So I will go to the master data. I will go to the business partner, customer, create. So XD01 is the transaction code to create the customer master data in case of ECC. But this is available in the S4 HANA as well. But in S4 HANA, it is not a, it became as a absolute one. When I double click on it over here, it will direct me to the, again to the BP transaction code, right? So like this, there are quite many changes in case of the S4 HANA and the ECC version comparison. Okay, so let me go to the ECC system. So I will come out of this. Also the screen sequence, everything, there are so many changes in S4 HANA compared to the ECC systems. Let us say in ECC, if I wanted to do the creation of the customer master data, I just need to click it over here. It will say, it will directly go to the customer master creation transaction code. It will not direct to the BP. Why? Because BP is not available in case of the ECC or the Oracle database. So this is one of the major difference between the ECC and the S4 HANA systems. Also, the other major difference is the reporting. If I want to run one report over here in ECC system, I can run it. Apart from the reporting running within the ECC system, I need to go for, if I wanted to have the better performance, I need to go for the BI/BO module. But in S4 HANA, I need to go for the altogether a separate module known as BI/BO, but the reporting is inbuilt within the S4 HANA system. How it is inbuilt? We have one functionality known as a query. So based upon the query functionality, the reporting will be executed in the S4 HANA system. Okay, so what exactly the query, how the reports are getting generated within the system, all those things we will see it on later classes. But if I try to explain it now, then it will create some confusion to you. Okay, so we will discuss the differences between in detail when we are going to the further sessions. But for now, you try to keep it in your mind. The reporting, the transactions that I am trying to execute for the master data in ECC will be having separate transaction codes, but in S4 HANA, it will have only one transaction code for the multiple master data. Also, the reporting will be inbuilt within the S4 HANA server. Okay, so reporting part, reporting is inbuilt within S4 via query functionalities. Okay, but here if you want to go for the reporting, you need to go for the separate module. That is via SAP BI/BO. Okay, so these are the some of the advantages and the disadvantages of ECC and the S4 HANA. This is very, very important questions in the interviews. If you go for any interview, they will ask differences between the ECC database and the HANA database. You should be able to explain at least some 5 to 6 points. Okay, so then during 2015, they tried to change the database from Oracle to HANA, but they haven't changed the database for all the modules. They thought we will do the trial only for the finance module. If that got market very well, then they thought they will go for the other modules database change. So during 2015, they only changed the database, change of database from Oracle to HANA only to finance module, and they called it as a simple finance. Okay, why they change it to only for the finance module? They want to see the performance, whether the database which we have changed, is it working fine, or customers are happy or not. So they want to see. So every customer is quite happy with the database change from the Oracle to HANA database, and SAP got very good response for the simple finance module. So they thought, okay, so we got very good response from the market, and they thought during 2016 they went for the database change from the Oracle to HANA database for the logistics modules as well. What are the logistics module? So what are the logistics modules? The logistics modules are like SAP materials management and SAP sales and distribution, SAP warehouse management, SAP production planning, SAP QM, etc. Whatever may be the logistics modules are there. For those logistics modules also, they changed the database from Oracle to HANA database. So it became again quite popular in the market, and they were able to grab the customer attention a lot. Then during 2017 and 18, they have released one more version known as SAP HANA, and S4 HANA, SAP HANA and S4 HANA version 1709. Right, this is the again a enhanced version of the previous versions, and during 2019 they released one more version known as SAP HANA and S4 HANA version 1809. Again during 2020 beginning, they released one more version known as SAP HANA and S4 HANA version 1909. Again during 2001 start, they released one version known as SAP HANA and S4 HANA version 2021. Okay, so these and all the various version upgrades that SAP has gone through during this particular period of time. Okay, so this is one of the major advantages of the SAP system, where there is a quite many version upgrades from the beginning during 1972 to 2022. Almost it has gone through some almost 40 different version upgrades. Is one of the major advantages of the SAP system compared to the other modules that are available in the market. Okay, so if you want to see the detailed information on the version upgrades, there is one thing known as in the Google, there is one document. So you can go through that so that you will completely understand what under the version upgrades it has gone through. I will just show it to you over here. Okay, so let me go through the so I will open one of the okay, so let me go to the SAP version history. If you just need to put SAP version history over here. And just click on enter over here, SAP version history. So just go to the SAP versions releases and history of evaluation. Just click it over here. And then if you go over here, there is, you see, there is something known as SAP R3 version releases. So here you will find lots of information if you want to go for the detailed information of the SAP version histories. Okay, but here there will not be many close questions from this, but this is just for your understanding purpose. Whatever may be the discussions which we had, there will be only two interview questions from this. One is, what is the R3 architecture and what and all the differences, what and all the layers it has, and what exactly the differentiation between each and every layer. Like you have layer 1, that is presentation layer, layer 2 is the application, and layer 3 is the database layer. So this question will be asked by the interviewers. Then you have the differences between the ECC version and the now ECC database, nothing but Oracle and the DB2 and the HANA database. So these and all the two major interview questions which will be asked by the people in the interviews. So you just need to be clear on these two things. Okay, so here you can find the version upgrades that SAP has gone through. So I was able to explain one of the major versions. Okay, but if you want to have the clear understanding, you can go for these and all the various versions it has, SAP has gone through. Okay, so then the next topic in the session is, let me go to the next topic. So the next topic is SAP project charter. So we were able to discuss what exactly the differences between, what exactly the advantages of SAP system over and above the other enterprise resource planning tools. Then the next activity in the session is the SAP project charter or SAP implementation project plan. Charter is nothing but a project plan. Means if you want to implement a SAP in your company, what exactly the phases that a project will be having included in it. So it will, any SAP implementation project will have 5 phases included in it. So that particular project plan I will be calling it as a SAP ascendant methodology. SAP ascendant methodology, right? Okay, what is SAP ascendant methodology? Now, this is one of the old methodology, but nowadays there are 3 to 4 new methodologies came into picture. So that is one is waterfall methodology. Waterfall methodology. Okay, then you have agile, right? Agile methodology. Agile methodology, and we nowadays there is one more methodology. What is that? We have something known as script or something is there. There is one more new methodology nowadays. It is going on, right? I think script something is there. It's not script. I think there is one more methodology. I will let you know. So these are the 3 new methodologies that are going on. Okay. So, but this is the SAP standard methodology, which was used during the 1990 and 2000 like that. So what and all the phases that a SAP ascendant methodology will be included in it? It has following phases, right? It will have 5 phases included in it. This is the phase 1 is the project preparation phase. Then phase number 2 is the business blueprinting. And phase number 3 is the realization phase. And phase number 4 is the final preparation phase. Final preparation. And phase number 6 is the go live slash enhancement, go live slash support and enhancement phase. And enhancement phase. So these and all the 5 phases that any SAP implementation project will be included in it. Okay, so what is project preparation phase? What activities I will be performing as a part of project preparation? What activities I will be doing as a part of business blueprinting? What activities I will be performing during the realization? And what activities I am performing as a part of final preparation, go live and support and enhancement? We will continue in tomorrow's class. I think tomorrow 8 to 9 there is one special class is there. Okay, so means I am not going to take the class. There is one more person. They will be going to take the class. That is special class related to the some of the special topics in SAP, like business application process interface (BAPI), and there is something known as LSMW, Legacy System Migration Workbench. Those are some of the special topics in SAP. So they are going to take those special classes tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So you are not created for the WhatsApp group, right? Till you are not there in the WhatsApp group, right? Okay, I think Sudeepa will share you the link. So you please join that particular meeting at 8 to 9. Okay, so if that particular class is not there, I will be able to take the class from 7:30 to 8:30. So we will get back to you on that. Okay, so try to join that. It will be a very good class. So there is one more person, Rakesh. So he is going to take the class. Okay. So try to join tomorrow. And if you have any questions, we can discuss in tomorrow's morning class. That is 8:30 to 8 to 9 they said. Normal class 6:30 only, but they are taking some special class tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So okay, so our class is 6:30 to 7:30, right? So I will take tomorrow at any cost. Then if you want, you can join 8 to 9 class also. So it is a special topic something. Okay, so tomorrow 6:30 to 7:30 I can take. 8 to 9 that class you can join. We will share you the link. Thank you.
Actually, previous class I have when you are logging, you are using the key of language, EN.
E in English.
That is how to get in the short key.
That by experience you will get. By experience you will get. It is already been built in SAP. So it will give you a list of language keys. English it will be identify EN, 2 characters. Germany language it will be identify DE. Spanish SP, like that.
How can we know that this key?
You will see in the it will be available over there itself. Okay, so it is like English is language, right? So it is common for forever. It is not going to change. Like country is also common, right? And currency also common around the world. Indian is INR, US is US dollar. So those things are already inbuilt in SAP. Why? Because those are standard ones, like unit of measurements, kg, gram, and all those things, right? These are and also standard ones. So whatever may be the standard one, those things are already inbuilt in SAP system. When they released the product, they will release them as a standard. You need not to do anything. You need not to use your brain. You just need to simply find it over there. If you click on help button, those things are available over there by default. Okay, so you will come to know when you are creating the organizational structure, what and all the things that are inbuilt in SAP by default. Okay, so we can meet tomorrow. So thanks for joining the call. Bye bye. Sunday also it is there. I think they said, but I am not sure. We will inform you. No, we don't have to. Okay, so we can meet tomorrow. So thanks. Bye bye. Yeah.